Unified Police urging caution to all drivers tonight after a 7-year-old Magna girl was hit by a car.
Turns out the car was one of their own police cruisers. News specialist Andrew Adams spoke to investigators and is live on the scene. Andrew?
Well, Deanie, it happened right next to the Unified Police Precinct building here on Main Street in Magna. The girl suffered injuries to her face and head in an ordeal that left everyone stunned.
It was a terrifying scene.
What unfolded just feet from a busy road
I was just praying that she was okay.
was hard to put into words.
Heartbreaking, yeah.
The crash happened quickly, and it injured a little girl.
I could see that the dent, and I could hear her screams, and I was just hoping that everything was just going to turn out okay for her.
As neighbors raised questions,
How, why, or what was going on at that moment, or were her parents were present or not.
perhaps the most surprising answer was who was behind the wheel.
One of our officers was returning back to the substation behind us.
Unified Police said the driver was one of their own.
He was making a left-hand turn when a 7-year-old female ran across the street and was struck by our officer.
Investigators said the girl was rushed to the hospital as a precaution.
She has some contusions to her face and to her left cheek where she hit the ground, and also kind of in her forehead area.
But the ordeal was likely to have some lasting scars for everyone.
This is hard. It's hard for anybody that's been involved in anything like this, and people who have children, it hits them even harder.
Even for neighbors,
It's like one of my biggest fears, that happening.
the crash hit too close to home.
She had the same sweater my toddler has, and my heart sank. I thought it was my daughter for a second, and I was just about to start running.
As detectives looked over the aftermath,
And that's all we could hope for. She gets better and has a quick recovery.
neighbors said the scene left behind said it all.
I think it's just overwhelming right now.
Well, police say the girl was up and alert before she was taken to Primary Children's Hospital. The officer, we're told, really struggling with what took place. He was sent home for the night. Back to you.
Well, relieved that it sounds like that little girl will be okay. Andrew, thanks. KSL was the first to tell you about this breaking news through the KSL Plus app. Be sure to download it for free to your smartphone, then turn on the notifications so you can be alerted when something happens in your neighborhood.